from Ukraine, and
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
People are arguing about this in the street, in the pubs, in the bars, and this is why it gets giddy, it gets exciting. The anticipation, second to none.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That uppercut just missed. Bombs away. The crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same, as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people out here in this place, they will spot it.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. What a punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The bell to start the round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching you every move, that every switch.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. A round so far as we've reached the halfway point. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Is going to be the first to get rocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Those counter punches have to hurt. They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
So close with that uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. counter shot. Big shots from both of these fighters. What a nightmare scenario. Oh, boy, that changes everything. And down they go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Pretty good start the first half of this round. So he's back on his feet, but he's got to somehow turn this around.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make. Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around.
What's the referee thinking right now? How did they not? He's going to take a knee.
It's really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time he... Nice counter shot. Big shots from both of these fighters. Nightmare scenario. Oh, boy, that changes everything. And down they go.
Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around.
What's the referee thinking right now? They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
When you're facing a longer opponent like this, you've got to get inside.
Oh, that was a fight that had an excellent reach, an unassuming reach. If you've got a good reach, it just really befuddles your opponent, because when they think you're out of range, bam, you catch them with a jab. And if you catch them on the end of a jab, it takes and befuddles a fighter.
These two were made for each other. You'd like to see more jabs halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. Just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Jab misses. Here's a counter shot. The counter shot. And there's the bell to start the round. You couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around.
This may do it. back up, but at some point, Johnny, he's got to live to fight another day, doesn't he?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get...
Can they finish it? He beats the count and will continue. What bravery being shown here.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. The referee really thinking about stopping it.
They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast.
This may do it.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork.
Can they finish it? Round he'd rather forget. Referee really thinking about stopping it. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Nice counter. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Well, you know, with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
This could be the end. Keeping those gloves. You knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nope, that jab not going to score. Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Beautiful counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. How about that time counter shot?
These guys slow down. That's when the punches are going to land.
This could be the end. Keeping those. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off, then blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Terrific counter lands. Caution is being thrown to the wind. And he misses with that jab. An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. How is this? And before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
And now going for the finish. He misses with that jab. An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes.
Hope they run out of steam.
And now going for the finish. They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Beautiful counter shot. He's on his feet, but there's no way he's going to win this round now.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
That jab misses. So much for defensive abilities. We almost saw... Beautiful counter shot. So much for defensive abilities. We almost saw a knockout. Another stoppage win for the resume. And